Yesterday, I realized that I have become a whiskey snob, a person that I don't really like. I am not a snob, but my preferences with regards to whiskey has indicated that I am a snob. Welcome to the Whiskey Lovers Society with me, Gert Retief. Tonight we will be looking at the whiskies that are flying off the shelf, selling millions and millions of bottles or liters every year. Whiskies that people like myself that are big into my journey, and I want all of those single malt whiskies, that expensive whiskies, that age statement whiskies that is getting unaffordable. Yesterday I went to a nice Irish pub, had a fantastic couple of Guinness, fish and chips. Oh, I love the fish and chips. And afterwards, of course, you want a wee whiskey just to make sure that everything is perfect. Walked into the pub, and when I looked, and I couldn't find anything that looked decent for me. Jameson, Jack Daniels, all of those whiskies that people buy every day, everywhere in the world. That makes me think I need to step away and look at the whiskies for people that are enjoying it maybe once a week, once a month, the whiskies that's available for everybody. So tonight we are going to look at 6 reasons that people are buying these whiskies that we, the snobs, tend to forget and don't talk about. So sit back, relax, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these whiskies. Let me know what you think, if I am the right track, if the right idea. And do you buy these whiskies? And you can insert any whiskey that you want in this topic. Let me know. And of course, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. What do you think about this whole idea of maybe we call it a bottom shelf whiskey? And of course, when I came home yesterday, I went through all my whiskey collection and I couldn't really find any of those bottom shelf whiskies. The ones that I had, my son already used. I did not touch the stuff. One of them that always comes to mind for me is the Johnny Walker Red Label. Oh my word, I can't stand it. But you know what? A lot of people do like it because they are drinking it not the way that we the snobs are drinking it. One of them also that I did find on my shelf, a wee little sample that I did a review sometime on, Glenfiddich. That is also a whiskey that you can find everywhere. It doesn't matter in which town, which city, a small little village. You go to the local pub, Glenfiddich is going to be available for you. So I'm talking about those whiskies, the pub whiskies, if you want to use that term. So 6 reasons. Let's start with number 1. And the first reason, it's not all about the taste. The taste of the whiskey sometimes gets pushed back just because we drink it completely different from you and me, that the snobs would like to nose it for half an hour, talk about all the nuances, talk about the little things that I pick up. Sometimes I hear some of the reviewers are talking about weird things that I've never even heard of in my life, bringing that a little bit of a poetry into the situation where you want to say this is the best whiskey. People don't drink it that way. People use it, they pour it with Coke, Jack and Coke, Jack Daniels number 7. It took me some years before I could stand it. I was not used to bourbon. But that also means people are not drinking it neat. They pour it, they have a good time. Most of the time it's in cocktails, and that's fine. And the reason that people are using this type of whiskey, it's on the cheap side. Not so cheap, very cheap anymore. So reason number 1, definitely, people buying it because they know it is a good quality. They know it always stays the same. They don't really care about that big nuances. So number 1, definitely on my list is that. well, some of the whiskies that you can buy, including this Glenfiddich, it's cheap. And I can drink it neat if I want to. I can drink it with water if I want to. I can put soda, Coke, whatever I want, and it's going to be an enjoyable experience. Reason number two, and I think this is one of the biggest indicators or factors when people buy whiskey or any alcohol, it's all about the price, baby. People don't want to spend now 100 and 200 euros for a whiskey, and they know it's going to end up in a cocktail. They know it's going to end up in Coke, where that taste is not going to make a difference. At that stage, it's alcohol. It doesn't matter what type of alcohol you are drinking. So the cheaper options is those recognizable whiskies. That whiskey that you know, you walk into the pub, J&B, Jameson, Jack Daniels, Johnny Walker, you see those bottles everywhere. It's recognized. It's something that you know you've tried many times before. So that's normally the bottle that you will pick up and enjoy without feeling guilty of spending way too much money on the single shot at 15-20 euros for a small little drink. So we go for the cheaper options. Reason number three, and this is something that I grew up with, brand recognition, buying branded items, not buying the cheap no-name brand whiskey, no-name brand washing machines or any other appliance. My mom sweared, and Defy was the appliance of choice for her. Why? Because it's brand recognition. It's something that she knows, she worked with for many, many years without any problems. Now the same with whiskey. As people walk in, they watch movies, TVs, maybe some time ago where it was still okay to put alcohol and cigarettes and all of those, bad things for you in movies and videos. So nowadays, not so much, but it's still brand recognition. People will walk into a pub, they recognize all of the good old flavors and whiskies, and they tend to stick to that. I grew up with blended whiskies. My dad was a big whiskey fan, but I still remember each and every brand that he bought. He was not into just one brand, but for him also it was about, a half of the quality, and maybe the price point was the bigger factor. But that brand recognition, for me growing up, Johnny Walker Black Label was a whiskey that I always wanted. It was a nice whiskey, but when you grow up in your, the journey of your whiskey, you tend to step away from those black labels. Blue Label still on the list. It is a lovely whiskey, but that is the bottle that was standing there on the back of the shelf in the pub. Nobody touches it. I remember when I started working, this one pub had a bottle, Blue Label. It was there. Nobody opened it. Nobody ordered it because it was just ridiculous. I could buy 5 beers for the same price as a single Johnny Walker Blue Label. But brand recognition all over the world is something that people go to. They want to experience that whiskey. Macallan was the same. Macallan everywhere in television. I remember watching Suits, and that's what they were drinking. As a celebration, they would pick on the Macallan, maybe the 20 or 25-year-old Macallan. So that is the type of thing, brand recognition. People see it everywhere and people want to buy it. Reason number 4, and I've touched a little bit on it, is the fact that you can mix it, the mixability of this whiskey. And when I talk about the same old whiskies, people that you can just drink it, pour it, doesn't care. For me, drinkability is one of those criteria that is for everybody. And I know so many of my friends and colleagues that don't really care. Most of them say, I don't really like whiskey. I don't drink whiskey neat, but bring me any bottle and I slap a Coke on it. My son included, he loves his whiskey and Coke. And I, here in my heart, it's a problem for me when I see him taking a bottle of 18-year-old single malt, he pours it, a nice big one, and he adds Coke to it. It just hurts the heart to see people drinking that expensive whiskeys that way. But if you are not into that whiskey scene, you drink a cheaper whiskeys and you do the mixing and you still enjoy a fantastic experience. Reason number 5 is the social scene, the social proof, the momentum with regards to these type of whiskeys. You know, when you go out to the pub with your friends and first thing that always comes to mind, we have a couple of shots. Well, in my world, it's always worked like that. A little shot of whiskey, maybe a tequila. And the people that doing the buying at that stage will go for the cheaper whiskeys. They are not going to go for expensive whiskeys to spend 100 or 200 rand in South Africa on 2 or 3 shots. So what do they order? They go for the social convention of buying the cheapest whiskey available for that single shot, which makes sense. We don't all have a lot of money. So that convention that says we have to have shots always ends up in the recognizable whiskey, the Johnnie Walkers, the J&Bs, and sometimes the Grants, and then Glenfiddich also sometimes make the list of that social convention of buying a shot for everybody. And the last section on this quick little video, we're talking about the accessibility for beginners. Like I already indicated, it's available everywhere. You can go into any pub and you will find what you are used to drinking. If your funds are low and you are a Johnnie Walker drinker, red, I'm not going to say anything. Black Label, maybe the J&B. I do like J&B, but you know, that snob of me, I don't even have a bottle J&B anymore. Jack Daniels, number 7. In the snob way for me, I upgraded into the barrel proof, and those ones fantastic. But the number 7, and I don't like it, but there is millions of people that like it, and hence they are also in that category of selling the most whiskey in the world. So don't push it away. Let the people enjoy their bottom shelf whiskey. So that, my dear friends, is 6 reasons why people like the whiskies that are not really going to jump out and scream, this is a great experience. People are buying these whiskies because they enjoy it the way that they want to drink whiskey. So let me know in the comment what you think. Do you still drink the bottom shelf whiskies? Do you drink the whiskies that's cheap, mix it, make cocktails out of them? How do you drink those cheap whiskies? Or are you also, like me, a little bit of a snob that we don't want to buy or touch or even review this cheap ass whiskies? Let me know in the comment if you would like to see more of cheaper whiskies, more blended whiskies, whiskies that is affordable. Let me know if you want to see that type of review. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I see you next time. Cheers.